with our good friends from AlarmForce here today. This is a great opportunity for you to ask questions about what happens with installing an alarm system into your home, how you can get the most for your money, who would benefit most from having that alarm system, and maybe you'd like to get one in time for the holiday season. It'd be a great gift, you know, for the family who has everything, that's for sure. Adam Matlin is here today. How are you?
I'm great.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good to have you back on the program. We've got a lot to talk about today, and one of the things we're going to talk about is specifically this time of year and how criminals thrive on picking on people at this time of year, right?
Well, it's typically a year we let our guards down. Time of year, excuse me, where we let our guards down. There's a lot to take on Christmas,
right?
Around this time of year.
Yeah.
And typically crime does spike. Yeah. And you know, there's a lot you can do to protect yourself.
We often get warnings from police and talk to police about, you know, your car and when you're out shopping and putting things in the trunk and out of view and that sort of thing. Same sort of principles, the common sense issues apply when it comes to your home?
For sure. And it's don't be obvious about what you have inside your house, and don't be obvious about your activities when you're away from your house.
Right.
It's, you know, an example is Christmas time. A lot of people are away from their home. They travel, or they go out shopping, or you know, you're gone for prolonged periods of time.
Yeah.
So first thing is make it seem like you're home when you're not home.
Exactly.
Time lights. Take your newspapers away from your door when you're not there.
Or have someone do it for you.
100%.
Your mail.
Well, that's it, mail. And when it snows, have a neighbor drive into your driveway. Yeah. Right? Show tire tracks in there. Give the perception that you're home when you're not there.
Right. And it's easy to make those arrangements with your neighbors.
Well, exactly. All it takes is a phone call. Yeah. Right? But then beyond that, it's when you are home, protect yourself just as well.
Exactly. I want to kind of want to look at you know, when you're away from home, because people not only go away at Christmas, but the winter months. Oftentimes they take a vacation, get out of the winter for a few days or whatever. How does your alarm system work with the individual, the homeowner, when they're not there? Well,
what we do is we provide live two-way voice. And here's the thing. First off, if you have an alarm system, you're far less likely to be broken into. Right. Right? I believe it's 3 times less likely to be broken into than a house without a home alarm system. Right. But not all alarm systems are created equal. Gotcha. Right? So typically with an alarm system, someone breaks into your house, a siren goes off, that's it. Right. Burglar doesn't know if it's just a siren or if it's a monitored alarm system. Okay. With ours, we tell the burglar that they've been caught and to get out of the house. You've heard it before.
I know. It's almost comical in a way, yet it's so much more effective than just a horn going.
Well, that's exactly it. By having a live person say through a speaker, attention, this is the AlarmForce Central Station, identify yourself, the police have been dispatched. It lets the person know, the burglar know, they've been caught, and get out of that house. Right. And it works better than a traditional home alarm system. Absolutely. I mean, you are telling the person, listen, we got you. So either drop what you're doing and get out, or you're going to be in big trouble. Here's a question for you. If you were a burglar, what would you be more afraid of? A siren and then a phone call? Because typically alarm systems have to call the house to make sure it's not a false alarm. Right. Or a siren and the voice of a live person. Yeah. It's the voice.
It's it's that activity that it would certainly wake you up and go, wait a second.
Well, that's it. And also, but if you set it off by accident, you don't have to run for the phone. You don't have to panic in any regard. All you have to say is, it's me, I set it off, my passcode is...
Let me ask you this, Adam. Is that, I mean, obviously when your house is broken into, the alarm goes off, sent immediately to your central dispatching.
Our central station.
Right? How long is the time between the actual break-in and that voice monitoring system?
What we do, you set a slight delay, right? Because this way, if someone opens your front door, if you come home and you open your front door, you don't want a siren to be in front of you. But if, let's say someone broke through my window and it trips a motion detector, then it's instant. Yeah. So it all works within the parameters of the house.
And there's hardly any time lapse between someone breaking that window, climbing into your house, and then all of it kicks in and they hear AlarmForce
they hear the siren, they hear the person, and they get out of the house. A home alarm is all about you can't stop someone from breaking into your house unless you have bars everywhere and you dig a moat around your house.
Right.
Right? You know, and even here, the moat's going to freeze.
Exactly.
So they're still getting over the moat.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about getting the burglar out of your house as quickly as possible.
Right.
And the voice of a live person does it better than anything else.
We're going to take our first break, but I want to talk more about the difference between you guys and other alarm companies.
Sure.
And we'll talk more about some of the things related to installation and how you can make that happen with AlarmForce pretty quickly at this time of year. We're open to phone calls and questions, by the way. All you have to do is give us a shout, 613-789-6559, extension 2803. You can email questions, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. Also, Facebook question. Come on, people, ask some questions. I've got a lot on my mind when it comes about protecting your home. Hopefully you do too. Give us a call. We'll talk more with Adam Matlin from AlarmForce right after this.